You suck. Your music is terrible. Your beats sound like butt. They're terrible. What's wrong with you? Ugh. Urgh. Rappers and producers, I don't know how many of you have heard things like this in your lifetime. I've heard all of them. Even my beats are butt. And I should find that person and pause them and say, don't say a word. Psst, pause, first of all. I've heard everything that you could possibly hear. I've heard it from some of y'all actually. I put up a beat, I put up a 5-second snippet, and you're like, this is trash, bro. Trash? Really? Trash? Really? Anyways, we're gonna get off of that. Y'all know who you are. But you are going to always be subject to being judged no matter what you do. Even if you don't do nothing. They're gonna be like, there go that nothing ass fool over there sitting in the corner doing nothing. Ain't making shit of his life. There go that fool over there think he got a dream. He over there trying to reach his dream. This fool over here working on beats at midnight. He don't even want to come out and kick it with the homies no more. Look at this stupid. He think he about to make it. He think he gonna make it out this small town and be a big deal. You gonna get judged no matter what. Why not get judged doing something that you absolutely love and that you don't make no excuses for loving? Judgment is a part of it, but judgment sometimes cripples us. Sometimes we're, Les Brown said it, we're governed by our habits, our fears, and the opinions of others. We are governed. When you are governed, that means that somebody is in control of that. Your habits, your fears, and the opinions of others are governing you. How do you break the shackles of that? How did I break the shackles of it? I kept moving. Matter of fact, I moved faster than these people's animosity. All of this animosity they had towards me, I moved faster than it. I worked harder than it. The way that you starve a troll, somebody who's like this, somebody who's a troll, you starve them, first of all, you deprive them of energy. If you want to starve a troll, let me say this clearly. You deprive them of energy first. Then you deprive them of attention. You deprive them of emotion. When you deprive them of all these things, you make sure that you outwork their animosity towards you. Those 4 things will get rid of any troll. Because here's the point. While other people are sitting here being critics, and I've said this quote before, but critics don't get statues made for them. You know, you think about people who have statues, from the Martin Luther King Jr.'s to even like, you think about MJ, Michael Jordan, you think about, Shaq and his statue in front of the Staples Center. These folks have been criticized for a million things. Shaq has been criticized for his free throw shooting when he played. He was criticized about his weight. He was criticized about, his lack of his drive in the off season. He will come back overweight or whatever the case may be. But guess what? That man is still a champion. That man still had his career. He's still a legend. He's a legend because he withstood all of that critique and all of that judging and said, you know what? I don't care. I got a mission. And I gotta work as hard as I can to get it done. Because these people who are in your ear telling you what to do, ask yourself this: have they accomplished what you want to get done? If they haven't accomplished what you want to get done, they don't even speak the language of where you're going. That's like imagine your phone, trying to give you GPS directions and it has no kind of connection to a satellite that tells you where the fucking maps are. You wouldn't do it. You might trust in this. You may have roads that are broken down and you're going to lead me to these broken roads. Would you take a map from 1994 to help you maneuver your city right now? I'm pretty sure your city has changed since 1994. I hope it has. Well, if it hasn't, then you're lucky. But if it has changed, you would not go by an old map. So stop going by the old maps of these individuals that are around you that think that there's only one route to make it towards the goals that you have. They don't even understand your goals. They don't even understand you, first of all. They don't understand you. They don't understand your goals. They don't understand where you're going. How can they give you directions on how to get there? To me, that's just a terrible roadmap to go towards. That's like having, I don't know, probably a lot of y'all too young, but before there was GPS, there was things called Thomas guides. These books just where you had to find the coordinates. You had to lick your fingers like old ladies when they turn the page, and you had to find your coordinates and say, that's where I gotta go. Take that freeway, this freeway. You wouldn't use that book from 1992 in 2017. So stop using these old models of what it means to be successful, these old models of what it means to have success and what it means to, You know, you got people who tell you you're too old to do what you're doing. You're too young to do what you're doing. You shouldn't be asking for money. You don't deserve money. Don't let these people dictate your life. You let them dictate your life early, they're going to dictate your life forever. Take some of their advice, but take it with a grain of salt. Same thing on the flip side. If you're in an industry, say right now you're working somewhere where you're making some really good money and it's not your passion, but your passion is this music, and everybody around you is telling you, man, what are you still doing that for? Like, give up on that, kitty. That's a child's dream. How are they going to determine your happiness? Because ultimately that's what they're doing. They're determining for you how you should live and how you should be happy. Man, by now you should have a family. By now you should have this. By now you should have this. Man, what are you doing over here with this silly? What are you doing? These people don't understand you, because somebody, like I said, somebody who's happy is not going to be making you feel miserable. Somebody who's happy and is in his pursuit of their dreams, they're going to tell you always, oh, it's possible. Go after it. Do what you got to do. Anything I can help to encourage you or push you in that direction, I'm going to do that, because I'm on the pursuit of my dreams and I speak the same language as you. We're running at the same speed. If we're running at the same speed, we're going to encourage each other to get where we need to get, because we need each other. If those are not the people around you, question everything around you and question the people that you're feared of getting judged by. Once again, it's another Curtspiration. Doodle. If you need some more of this juice, please subscribe to the channel below. Be a part of the notification gang. My Rick James voice. And all my Patreon supporters, thank you very much. Patreon.com/CurtisKing. If you want to get these Curtspirations early, donate $1 and you will get them on sometimes Sunday nights and most times Monday morning, because your boy be having crazy weekends sometimes, but it's gonna come. I got you. And going back to the topic at hand, you know, you can't be worried about judgment. Judgment is human to worry about it, but to let it disable you, to let it put you in a position where you have analysis paralysis or where you're just not getting anything done at all, that's not the life you want to live. I think ultimately we all want to be happy and fulfilled in whatever we're doing. So if that's in music, continue to pursue it. Get around people that are going to push that issue. And I think that you'll have a happy and fulfilled life. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability, cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.